poems about bodies, death, and Dolly Parton. After the news.
Live from NPR News in Washington, I'm Corva Coleman. Authorities in New York City say they have named a suspect in yesterday's attack on a subway car. It is 62-year-old Frank James. He was initially sought only as a person of interest in the investigation. NPR's Jasmine Garst reports New York City police allege he fired 33 shots in the subway car.
Police believe Frank James is linked to the subway attack, which left 23 people injured in Brooklyn during morning rush hour. New York City Mayor Eric Adams told WNYC that New Yorkers should stay alert and report any tips on the shooter to the authorities. The mayor also said this is part of a wider problem of lack of gun control in America.
This city is not going to adapt to dysfunction. Ending gun violence means changing gun laws.
The Brooklyn subway shooting comes right at a time when New Yorkers are being asked to commute back to their offices. Jasmine Garst, NPR News, New York.
Tornadoes slammed central Texas and Iowa on Tuesday, bringing damaging winds and hail. Bell County, just north of the Texas capital, Austin, was badly hit. Bell County Judge David Blackburn says 23 people were hurt and there is substantial damage.
Lots and lots of debris, really in the path of the tornado, which again extends several miles. There's not much left.
Farther north, it's a powerful winter storm hitting the upper plains. The National Weather Service
Stop angering
says
the goddess.
blizzard warnings continue for nearly all of North Dakota and parts of South Dakota and Montana. Some parts of the region could get up to 3 feet of snow by tomorrow. There are conflicting reports on the situation in the southern Ukrainian city of Mariupol. The Russian Defense Ministry says hundreds of
Chemical
Ukrainian
attack.
troops there have surrendered to Russian forces. That has not been confirmed. Ukrainian officials say the city is under their control. The Democratic National Committee is weighing a sweeping change to how the party picks its presidential candidates. As NPR's Barbara Sprunt reports, the proposed changes would overhaul the party's traditional primary calendar.
Let the people do
DNC's
it.
Rules and Bylaws Committee is meeting to discuss making changes to the order in which states hold their presidential nominating contests. This comes after years of criticism that Iowa and New Hampshire, which have the first caucus and primary in the nation, aren't diverse enough to lead the nominating process. What's more, in 2020, neither state's winner went on to win the Democratic nomination. The proposal on the table would require any state or territory that wants to hold its nominating contest before Super Tuesday in early March to apply. The DNC could then prioritize states that show they have a diverse electorate and competitiveness in the general election. Barbara Sprunt, NPR News, Washington.
On Wall Street, the Dow Jones Industrials
Just
are
let
up
Bernie win, or
130
AOC,
points.
or
The Nasdaq
the
is
person
up
that the
nearly
people want, not the
160 points, or
corporations.
more than 1%. It's NPR.
Support for NPR